Good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's broadcast of New Logical Sports. We're back in the Eastern Premier Soccer League between New York Greek Americans and New York Pancyprian Freedoms. Both of them sit on the top of the table, first and second respectively. New York Greek Americans with 39 points, a game in hand on Pancyprians. Pancyprians with 36 points. Just a draw tonight for the Pancyprians would clinch the playoff berth for them, something that they've done regularly for each season they've been in the EPSL. On the other hand, New York Greek Americans are celebrating their first ever berth in the EPSL playoffs after barely missing out last year due to a bit of controversy and just having a slow start to the season. Usually the slow start to the season is the theme for both these clubs, but they've been pretty consistent, and that is why they sit on the top of the table. They also boast the two highest goal scorers in the conference, respectively. Rodrigo Roca with 14 goals, Joe Holland with 13. He was only surpassed by Rodrigo just in the match last week between Seft FC and New York Greek Americans, where New York Greek Americans basically dismantled Seft by a scoreline of 10-0. Not even a question. Of course, it was still an important match as it put Greek Americans back on top. Greek Americans, it's a tremendous improvement on their record. They were very fortunate to benefit from the points dropped from when Lansdowne lost 3-1 to Suffolk County FC. However, both these sides have to face Lansdowne in the coming weeks if they want to look at their chance at the EPSL Metropolitan Conference title. Both these sides look like they brought pretty much their full roster. Of course, that's usually the problem with midweek games with these sides, is that getting these guys out of work and traveling pretty far. This is pretty much home territory for both these sides. Everybody lives in the Queens and Nassau County area, more or less, so it's basically like a local derby, and it is one of the oldest derbies in American soccer, stretching a continuous span of 49 years. New York Pancyprian Freedoms, only founded in 1974, winning 3 U.S. Open Cup titles, mostly in the early 80s, winning, I think, about 6 or 7 Cosmopolitan League titles. New York Greek Americans, on the other hand, the most successful active Open Cup winning team in the United States currently, only tied with just 2 or 3 MLS sides. No big deal, right? But they are one of the only 2 clubs in the modern, in most of our lifetimes, if you're counting the 60s to now, to have won a three-peat. The only other team to have done that was the Seattle Sounders. This is the match that everyone looks forward to. It is highly regarded as what potentially could be the Metropolitan Conference decider, but it does hinge on a perfect season otherwise. Looks like New York Greek Americans have traveled pretty well themselves to their home ground. It looks like they have most of their big guns. Of course, also they have experience that's going to come off the bench in the form of Adam Marku. So it looks like it should be a very hot game. Put in the comments who you think is going to win. I think the polls came slightly in favor of New York Greek Americans. However, that doesn't mean much, as the Pancyprians, when they traveled out to technically New York Greek Americans' home at the time, Maritime College, Pancyprians actually edged out a 2-1 victory, but it was also a cold December night, and the Greeks had scored first. So a lot can happen. There was that one time in the National Amateur Cup quarterfinals for the Anissa regions where Greek Americans won 4-1. But that was also days before that other matchup. So it's really a wild card what can happen today. When they met at St. John's, I think the Pancyprians won 2-1 there. And it's going to be an interesting series. So we'll be right back after a mini break, because it looks like the ref is just about to get ready. And I hope you guys enjoy the match. Looks like we're getting ready for kickoff. Both have the final huddles going. Let's see who they have in the lineup. I see Saeed Robinson. I see George O'Malley. Looks like Rodrigo is back in the lineup. Francesco's there. Looks like Greco is there. Let's see for the Pancyprian side. I see Kronis. Charlie Ladula. A little surprised, to be honest with you. It's going to be interesting. Perhaps there's some guys coming off the bench, but doesn't look like their fullest roster. I did hear that they brought in somebody fairly new, so it should be pretty interesting. But let's get ready for the game, kicking off any second now. And we have kickoff. Greek Americans really trying to go for their conference title. This would be the defining game of the season if they can overcome their perennial local rivals, the Pancyprians. Saeed Robinson, good cutback. They've come a long way, and it's going to come down to their big test tonight. I do think the key to this match for the Greek Americans will be their defense. They haven't been as solid this year with it, but it was part of the key that almost led them to a playoff position last year, and that's something that they're going to probably want to hinge on. Again, the Pancyprian Freedoms are definitely one of the best attacking sides in amateur soccer when at full strength. They have probably some of the best ball movement, and a lot of it has to do with their ability to tap into the former professionals that have been in the ranks of the New York Red Bulls, New York Cosmos, and NYCFC youth ranks. Greek Americans put it on the press. Send it out wide. Saeed setting it short. Oh, but he's still got the ball. It's on the outside of the box. It's going to bounce into the net. It's already the first goal. Greek Americans lead under 2 minutes. It's Rodrigo Rocca with the opening goal. Greek Americans 1-0 within 2 minutes of this derby. New York Greek Americans 1-0 right here at the Hofstra Soccer Stadium. 1-0 to the Greek Americans. Definitely a dream start for this Hellenic side. They've been anxious about this match pretty much all month. And quite frankly, it was actually supposed to take place on Roman Catholic Easter, of course. They couldn't do that match. They had to move that thing. They have to move that around. Pancyprians also, on the other hand, have to play on Sunday in the Amateur Cup, so they had to do a lot of moving of matches to the midweek as they look to balance out their schedule. As a matter of fact, the Pancyprians actually had to drop their participation in the Fricker Cup regionals to balance their schedule. But is that enough for them to overcome the congestion of their schedule? It looks like they're going to be pressing their attack back. It was said that the signing of Charlie Ladula was meant to bolster the over 30 squad, but it looks like they have to tap it to his talents with sorry, not Ladula. Ladula's been around for a while. I was actually thinking of Ovan. There's a near chance. Ladula, the former New York Cosmos man, has been responsible for a good chunk of Pancyprian's goals. Actually, was the crucial goal in their 3-2 victory over Zum Schneider in the Metropolitan Conference playoff final. Unfortunately, they couldn't carry that streak over to when they traveled to the regionals, the Final Four, as usually when that time of the year comes, a lot of the players tend to go away. They had a weakened squad, and they lost 2-0 to Nova FC in the final. Winner of this conference will receive prize money, but also will be the number 1 seed in the conference playoffs. It was the case in the past. Broken up by Cronies. Saeed. Number 1 seed has to host, will be able to host all their matches, but they still have to go through playoffs to qualify for the Final Four. In the first year, when there was only 3 conferences, the top of the conference was actually able to qualify directly. Here come Greek Americans again. Take it down, and they draw a foul. I think this definitely takes a lot of pressure off the Greek Americans with this 1-0 lead. Something that they're actually pretty used to doing with the Pancyprians, but they really need the insurance goal if they want to keep this going, because if I recall correctly, it was the Pancyprians that scored a goal from almost halfway across the pitch in their last matchup at home. Oh, ball still in play. They're going to try to play this out the back with all the pressure coming up. Cronies turning off the back pass again. Here's Greco. Shot blocked. Etienne Body trying to dribble. He sends it out back, and I think it goes out of bounds, deflected off a Pancyprian's player. Greek Americans ball. Francesco. They've been bossing the pitch right now. Since the start, Rodrigo Rocca. No room to chip it over the keeper there. That's been what he's been doing for a good chunk, about a third of his goals in this season. Most notable was the highlight winner over Duxa. Crony slips up again. Here's Greco. He tried to put a deft touch there, but it goes straight to the keeper. Ladula trying to push forward with the numbers in front of him. Picked off. Crowd is asking for a call. No, they're not going to get one. George O'Malley tries to boot it forward, deflected. Here's Etienne Body. Pancyprian's back with the ball. Trying to add to their pass count there. They're in their final third. Fakes him. Just kind of playing with them there, but they turns it over. Bit of a heroics there. George O'Malley sends it out into touch. Cronies to take the throw in. Cronies, who I think actually played in either Greece or Cyprus at one point. Student of Brook College. I think also went to Columbia. It's good to pursue your academics while playing pro and eventually semi-pro. Headed out. This is a very organized Greek Americans. So you see if they can open them up again. Here's a nice through pass. Etienne Body, he's going to be charging forward. Take it down. No call there from the ref. Thinks it was maybe a little too simulated. 9 minutes into the match. It's 1-0 to the Greek Americans in this Hellenic derby right here at Hofstra Soccer Stadium. Greek Americans get the ball again. Oh, that's a nice ball there. Oh, he gets a touch to it. He's going to concede a corner to the Greek Americans. Pretty sizable crowd here. It was said that in the pre-MLS days that there were thousands of people that used to come to these derbies. At one point, the Cosmopolitan League, and then before that, even the Greek League, was the highest level of soccer in the country. And that's why these folks were the representatives of the U.S. in the Champions League back then when it was the CONCACAF Champions Cup. Booted forward. Oh, the keeper, Patrick, he just goes all the way out there, but they're going to try to play this one out. Thristino. Pancyprian's trying to be a little smarter with this, trying to spread things out, not get caught on the back. Long ball to the left side of the pitch. It's going to go over the line for, I think, a throw-in. Yes. A little bit of an aerial battle there. Cronies takes a step back to try to win it off the space in front of him. Wins that duel, goes into the play. It spreads it out back across the defense. Pancyprian's trying to pick the lock that is the New York Greek Americans defense right now. That's a bad turnover. Cronies with the ball. Puts a floater there. It goes to nobody. Everyone more or less keeping their composure as this match progresses. Of course, when you're taking the lead right now, you can relax and kill the clock a little bit. No hesitation there. He's going to take a little sip of his water. It's actually a pretty mild night, if you ask me. It's in the low 50s. I actually had to throw in my jacket. Good touch there. Ball easily won back by Etienne Body. George O'Malley. Saeed Robinson. No, sorry. There. Some chance going on here. Plays it into space. That's a nice ball. Defensive header. He's going to chase it. That's his thing. He's got the pace. He manages to complete the pass. Everyone keeping very cautious here. Pancyprian is getting a little bit more possession of the ball as the game moves on. Cronies puts a through pass. Picked off by O'Malley. Oh, slight tackle there. A second one is still in Pancyprian's possession. Cronies. Cuts to the right. Passing across the back. Greek Americans staying a little more compact and not looking to press this time. Oh, that was a nice little bit of a flick there. And a floater. Oh, almost went into the net. Just went wide. Oh, ball deflected, but this puts Greek Americans in a good position as they can get their numbers forward. Oh, he's charging with 3 defenders in front of him. Trying to get the partnership going. Cuts left. Oh, shot blocked. That was easy work. It's just a lot of back and forth here in the midfield. Oh, that's a nice ball, but maybe a little too much there. Take it down. Called for the Greek Americans. Takes it quick. Good work from the Pancyprians defense. Pressure's on and out of bounds. I want to thank all the viewers that are watching this match. Filmed on a nice 4K camera. Greek Americans. Oh, he almost tripped on himself. It's always the. I always find it funny that in this country that folks actually do like the turf. Maybe mainly because the grass fields are just so bad. But in my far from a spectacular playing career, turf was, just your one way to get a level playing ground. Everything would be so bumpy. I've sprained my ankle so many times playing on grass, but it's usually if you're like a European, playing on grass is like a complete no-no. Thierry Henry and even Didier Drogba for a while refused to play on grounds that were turf because of that rug kind of feeling. Here comes Pancyprian. Oh, he's just charging at full pace. Easy slide tackle to take him off. Draw another foul there. See, Peter is coming to the match, the over-30s coach. He's wearing his nice blazer jacket. Shout out to him. The Greek Americans over 30s resume play, playing home again against the New Jersey champions on, I want to say, May 7th, probably around 1 o'clock at the Field of Dreams. George O'Malley trying to fend off pressure. Oh, you can hear the scream. He's going to be helped up by his former 1v1 opponent, Charlie Ladula. Crowd is screaming. I hear shouts from a guy that looks like he could be the Hellenic Fred Flintstone. Punch parried out. Try to go for the rebound. A little too soft of a touch. It's going to go wide. But good effort. Tries to send it deep into midfield. Holland. Good control there. Dispossessed. Cross from Cronies just goes way over the line onto the fence. Shout out to Aiden Core. It was his birthday the other day. He does terrazzo as well. He's my favorite Tom Jones lookalike. And he wants to do your countertop. That didn't sound right. But anyway, shout out to Aiden. Greek Americans, they win that ball throughout that little bit of a scuffle there. But Rodrigo's going to pressure the goalkeeper. Close one there. Still in line, though. It's still been the Greek Americans who've been putting all the serious chances in, despite the increased percentage of possession from the Pancyprians. They're just not breaking past that defense. Here's another turnover. Oh, he survives the slide tackle. Setting it out wide, but play stopped. Rodrigo Roca's down. As it stands right now, if the Pancyprians were to hold this lead till the end of the match, they'd certainly move much closer to the eluded conference title, which was won last year by Ducks SC on the last day of the season. It's pretty likely that if the Greek Americans were to win even just the next 3 games out of their remaining, they would have it in the bag. Referee's preparing to resume. No one's overplaying here. The match has kind of reached a calmness, similar to like a boxing match, where everyone just kind of starts lancing each other. Ladula puts a floater over to Thirstino, but it's controlled by O'Malley. Looks like some folks were questioning whether that was a handball through the shoulder, but definitely looked pretty clean. 27 minutes into the match, and it's New York Greek Americans with the 1-0 lead off a Rodrigo Rocca goal. He's been the star man for the Greek Americans since his departure of Matthew Vailwinkle to the One Knoxville Soccer Club. Such a weird name for a club, to be honest with you. And this comes from a guy that supports a team called the Red Bulls. It's like there's such a hard-on attempt to make every team in the U.S. sound European, and sometimes it just doesn't really work out like that. Here's a chance for Pancyprian. Oh, look at that aggressive defense from O'Malley. And with the aggressive tackle comes the altercation. That was a nice little back flick there. Heading it forward, looking for some sort of advantage. Everyone's just kind of compacting. Look at all the numbers. It's like a bit of a beach volleyball battle there. Back at the midfield. Holland, nice ball. This could be a chance for the Pancyprians. To nobody, easy clearance. It's like the Beach Soccer World Cup here. But here's finally some action. He just straight up shoved him over. There's that screaming again. I swear to God, I don't know who that is, but he looks like Fred Flintstone. Ooh, that was a nice cut. Oh, there's a little bit of shove in there. He just kind of completely broke his momentum. Oh, that was slick, but maybe a little too much playing there. Pancyprian's with the ball back. There's a foul. That was definitely coming. Ladula earns it for the Pancyprians. 31 minutes in. It's still the lead to the Greek Americans. Pancyprian's very well known for their suave goals. Oh, hits the crossbar. Was there a touch there? Referee thinks there was. Corner kick to the Pancyprians. Greek Americans back on putting that pressure. I mean, sorry. Yeah. No, I'm right. A good aerial positioning to win that ball. Oh, nice slide tackle. Good trap there from Ladula. Oh, that's a nice ball! And get the equalizer. Oh, no. That went off the offside call. That was a nice play otherwise. Like I said, the Pancyprians are very known for their very suave goals. If you watch the match against Lansdowne back in November, there was that near bicycle kick, and it just nearly went wide. You always got to look out for those highlight moments, but Greek Americans, a little bit of a lifeline there from the offside call. A bit of a high leg there. The ball movement's definitely improving for the Pancyprians right now. That's a nice cross. Oh, he tried to go for it again. This time maybe he was onside, but went straight to Patrick for the save. Yep, sorry about that, guys. Just hit the I just hit the power button by mistake. 1 second. There you go. Don't worry, you didn't miss much. Good trap there. Ooh, booted into the seats. It's kind of funny how like the high density of the crowd is all on the left side, and there's so much empty seats there. It's just kind of like, guess just a little bit of preference. No one really, despite the rivalry aspect of this, it's like everyone will attend each other's christenings and galas, all that good stuff. Everyone's friends at the end of the day. So it's not like that intense rivalry where people kind of split up on the ground. They're just kind of hanging out with each other. There's a Greek Americans cross. Oh, he's going to take that rebound. Oh, picked off by cronies. Oh, he tried tackling while down on the ground. See what slick through pass. He can get there. This could be a chance. Oh, he tries to poke one through. Good work from cronies to get that on the at the death. Pancyprians to look at what they can make for these set pieces. They definitely have the ball placement skills to get to a forward. It's going to take the kind of superior height of the Greek Americans defense to win this ball. Holland just looked like he was trying to go directly for goal. Maybe a little ill-advised in my opinion. Out to the Pancyprians defensive half. Despite the deflection, he's got a side tackle to keep the ball. With the exception of the goal in the first couple of minutes, it's been pretty much of a standstill. Just goes to show how important it was to get that initial charge. Man down. 1-0 has kind of been 1-0, 2-1. It's kind of been the theme of these top four matches. That's when you know that's the level of quality of the top four. That's when they're not blowing each other out. Cronies really clutch on the crosses. Oh, that could be fatal, but he recovered. Sort of like when you're about to drop your drink and you just kind of move your arm down real quick just to recatch it. Oh, dealt with the pressure there. Oh, take it down. You Greek Americans want to thank their sponsors, especially Buckley's Group, The Grand. Forgive me with a misspell. Arvanitas Group. I'm just trying to make sure I don't mess up these Greek pronunciations. I swear, maybe a few more games in, I'll get some working Greek going. I remember in the first couple of games I did, I actually had memorized some of the phrases to at least get a little bit of warming. But best I could do right now are the holidays and the other small little customs. Oh, there you go, Cortitis Group. Hope many of the viewers had a great Easter, whether it was the Roman Catholic one or the Eastern Orthodox. Here comes the Greeks again, outnumbered in the front, though. Maybe that's not a requirement. Looks like there was possibly some sort of a handball there. Too much power on that pass. Otherwise, it's just pretty cool to watch. This has been pretty much a free-flowing match, despite the rigidness of things. But I don't imagine there's going to be that much stoppage time. I was under the impression that Rashid would be the head ref. Maybe he's watching. Oh, that was a nice trap. Back into the center. Oh, plays it back. The passing percentage is just kind of going down for the Greek Americans. Saeed Robinson. Oh, backheels it. Saw not only the room, but the room for finesse. Low cross. Gets it on the rebound. Feeds it back. Oh, he tries to bicycle kick it. He wouldn't be the only one to have attempted it in these types of matches. They know they're being watched not by one, by two cameras here. Which one are you watching? Almost at the half mark, and it's Greek Americans with the 1-0 lead from a Rodrigo Roca goal. Just goes to show how crucial it was to score so early, because Pancyprians quickly recovered to the level of their opponents, and they've kept a pretty cagey match so far. Good work there. Playing from out the back. Oh, good work there from Francesco. O'Malley. Lobs it forward, but to the keeper. See if there's any indication of how much stoppage time. No one's really looking my way, so I can't find out, but I can't imagine much. Oh, Ladula picks him off. He's got plenty of space ahead of him. Not fast enough. Ball still in play. Still on the line. Wow. Rodrigo Roca trying to do what he does best, but blocked from before. They're going to try to take this quick as the numbers go forward. 1 minute into stoppage time. Greek Americans lead at the half. 1-0 to the Greek Americans at the half of this match. It's been a pretty good game so far. Definitely a lot can happen in the second half, though, so we'll be right back after this break. Hope you guys are enjoying. All right, we're back. It's going to be, as some people say, a cracking second half. Let me just raise this a little bit. Greek Americans are going to have to stay compact and organized if they want to close out with a win. Definitely need an insurance goal because if you recall, the last time they met on Greek Americans' turf, Pancyprian scored 2 goals in the second half, the winner in stoppage time. Of course, those were drastically different rosters at the time, but history has a habit of repeating itself. French. Is that Sebastian Goyechea? Yeah, it is. So definitely that's some ammunition that you certainly need to go into the second half. That could be crucial for the Greek Americans. Saeed Robinson. Francesco. Send it out wide. Goyechea. Incomplete pass. Pancyprians with the space. These guys going to run out of gas with all this running. Not exactly playing it up, but just a lot of charging back and forth. A little bit of over dribbling there, but goal kick. Yeah, I'm pretty lucky so far, I'm telling you. Huh?
Diego, proszę here. Come on, boys, let's go.
Greek Americans pressuring on the back, looking to see if they could get it.
Diego, proszę here.
It's kind of a shame that they don't put any of these games at, say, like 1 o'clock, so that, I mean, I'm not saying on a weeknight, but put a game at 1 o'clock so that the folks in Europe can watch. Unless there's a good chunk of folks maybe watching at, what are you talking about, like 6 or 7 hours right now? So it'd be, yeah, about five in the morning. Wouldn't be that bad. It's like waking up to watch some tournament out in Japan, right?
Yes, hype.
Greek's pass completion percentage is definitely dropping here. Are they just opting on the defense? Pancyprian's just constantly charging away. Oh, there's a penalty to the Pancyprians. Off a tackle there in the box. Definitely not what the Greek Americans wanted right now. Pancyprians now have the opportunity to go level. After Rodrigo Roca scored the opening goal, it's a chance for Joe Holland to equalize here. Of course, not only is there a match for the standings, but also the Golden Boot standings, and he converts. Pancyprian's level. Pancyprian say game on right now. 1-1. Joe Holland with the equalizing goal off a penalty. Hopefully this is what opens up the game a little bit. Win is crucial for both these sides, although a draw would qualify the Pancyprians for the playoffs. But with the standard that these guys are playing at, that's not enough. They're going to want to go for the win. A draw here, though, definitely would benefit Lansdowne. And it's worth noting that if this match ends in a draw, Pancyprians would have the tiebreaker on head-to-head if it comes down to a last-day decision. There's a nice floater there. That was pretty cheeky. See if they can come up with the numbers. Ladula. Good defensive work. Ladula. Holland. Oh, incomplete pass there. That's not good. But he's got plenty of space to take it back. Oh, here comes the Pancyprians. Oh, just a clearance in the 6-yard box. Very dangerous there. Oh. Still in the box. Oh, good work from Patrick. Greek Americans don't want to let this slip. They've already put so much work into this season to get to where they are now. They've only lost 2 games all season, and it was to both Lansdowne and the Pancyprians. Could that be their kryptonite in the pursuit of a conference title? Good work there from George O'Malley. Referee doesn't think it's a handball. Holland tries to fire. Deflected off a defender. They get the corner. Headed out. Oh. Just a lot of controlling there. Oh, he tries to go through traffic. Wow, that was just, he backheels it. Referee says, go kick. Oh, referee's sending him off. This could be the game changer. He's shocked. It had to have been pure disrespect there for him to pull it out so subtly. This is going to change the dynamic of the whole game. Referee may have determined the fate of one of the two sides here with that sending off. But if you were the referee, he's going to say, you settled your own fate. And, oh, he's furious. It's Joe Holland. Sent off in the 56th minute. Pancyprian's one man down. Talk about being decapitated right now. It's going to take the talents of Thurstino with all the support. Where is Coach Pano going to make his changes? Oh, he's still furious. He's pointing the fingers. He has to be controlled here. Look at that. He's got to wrap his arms down, let a bear hug. Not enough. He's got the restraints down. Everyone's furious here. That's what I was thinking. It had to have been foul language. And yeah. Well, this would be the second. This would be the consecutive week where Greek Americans are a man up strictly off of referee abuse. If you watched last week's match between Seft and the Greek Americans, this guy got 2 yellow cards in the span of 35 seconds from insulting the referee. Oh, where's this match going to turn now? Pancyprian's looking to see how they're going to endure this mini crisis. This could be the gift of the season for the Greek Americans. Can they pounce on this and take advantage? As a cut, Raka. Good work there. Oi! Goal kick. Thurstino. Pancyprian's looking to play this one into the box. Picked off. Rodrigo. Oh, slick there. Good long ball there. Saeed Robinson. Look at what he can do. Fires! Trying to set up his straight to the hands of the keeper. Goyachea. Greek Americans is just trying to play as much possession as they can. Keeping everything patient. Still in play. Greek's ball. Pancyprians. Ladula. Trying to drive it down. Take a shot. Way over the crossbar. Setting it out wide. Good setup. A little too hasty with that cross. I think the key's going to prevent anybody from tiring up. Oh, he's had all the space. Says it's his partner, but to nobody. Francesco. Goyachea keeps the ball. Looking at his options. Set that wide. Go for the cross. Uh-oh, another card's coming out. Greek Americans get a yellow. Definitely a bit of arguing here. They want to go back on level playing terms in terms of men. Folks in the crowd shouting out their fair share of profanities, but also losing their voices over these calls. This game with so much at stake. Histerstein, no. Trying to cut left, take a shot. Oh! Thought he could catch him off guard, but good work from Patrick to make the save. Goyachea. Too much back and forth here right now. Does Ladula have the legs to beat 4 men right now? No. Goyachea. That could be the ball. That's a good save. That's a good play. Trying to keep that transition, but couldn't find that last pass.
Come on, Sai. Come on, kid. Good run, buddy. Come on, Saba. Come on. Don't give up.
If you're a Lansdowne Yonkers watcher right now, you're probably the happiest of this scoreline right now. They need the draw if they want to regain points on both their rivals here, and respectively beat them both if they want to get back on the top of the standings. They really shot themselves in the foot with the pair of losses. Greek Americans and Pancyprians very wary of what lies ahead of them, so they're going to want to get the win here. Goyachea. Robinson. He's onside. He set up. Goyachea! How does he miss that one? How does he miss that one? Sorry, Sanchez.
Come on, America. Come on. Let's go.
Oh, he feeds the ball back. Goyachea! Good defensive work for the Pancyprians. Traps it forward, heads it. Justino. Here come the former Oyster Bay man. Oh, he's get thrown on. He's put on the Jets. Oh, he was like preparing to fall down there. He gets the corner though. Kareem Russell headed that one out. Justino, who's carrying a lot on his shoulders here. This game's really come down to the wire here. Upset that he didn't get his 10 yards of space. He gets a card. Pancyprian's free kick. Another potential crucial moment here for the Pancyprians as we wind down to the final 15 minutes of the match. Looks like he could take it to the wide end. Pancyprian's going to spread this out. That's a nice new ball there from Cronies. Taking it short, trying to set him up. Good defense. Oh, he almost turned that one over. Oh, cheeky. Kareem Russell. Can he create some magic here? Here's the trap. Can he get a flush kick here? Goyechea.
Not only you're stupid, you're also blind. You don't know the game, you can't even see the line. Don't penalize us.
Can he pick this defense? What a shot! Over the crossbar.
Come on, Rico. Come on.
Just looking for that clean opportunity. Russell. Trying to set himself for the ideal position. Oh, too soft of a touch there. Oh, good flick there. Kareem Russell trying to deal with the pressure here. Draws the foul. Oh, he lucked out there, Rodrigo Roca. Put that pressure on. Oh, he's able to run forward. Goyechea chasing him down. Still in play, just goes over the line. No, he really booted that one forward. Good header in the other direction. Good run. Sanchez denies him the turnover run. Goyechea takes a shot. Another one too wide. Sends it across the back, but really come down to the wire here. But either of these sides are going to really want to win this. Can't afford to drop points in this very tight Metropolitan Conference title race. It heads it forward, cuts into the box. Oh, that was close call there. Offside. Greek Americans looking at any chance they could get. Very compacted Pancyprians right now. Can he get it before it crosses the line? Nope. Tristino. Dribbles wide, go right. Pancyprian's looking to see they could salvage something here. Still in play. Oh, he wins it. Smart thinking there, though. Goyche putting himself into position. Oh, that was slick. This could be the chance. Those Pancyprian's numbers came back very fast. It's like right back to square one. He's going to take one straight at goal. No touch from the keeper, so goal kick. Six minutes and 30 seconds, plus probably a good 3-4 minutes of stoppage time with the setting off. Free kick to Pancyprians. Clears it out back into midfield. It's just a matter of catching somebody sleeping, which nobody is. Not going to take any chances here. Boots it back into the third. Greek Americans trying to see if they can get the overlap here. Good ball control there. It's still in play. Oh! Rocket just barely misses it. But something like that, very encouraging for the Greek Americans as they are just knocking at the door here. whoever scores the winner here is definitely going to be a club legend, at least in the fairly recent modern sense. Both these sides with so much silverware in their trophy cabinets, respectively. Neither have any EPSL trophies to their name. That honor is to be decided at the conclusion of this regular season and with the playoffs. 2021, Lansdowne won both the Metropolitan Conference and the EPSL title, defeating Pancyprians 2-0 in the final. 2022, Doxa won the Metropolitan Conference title. Nova FC winning the EPSL, defeating Pancyprians 2-0 in the final. Pancyprians being the runner-up both years in the conference. This is the year that either side look like they can make the move forward. And it's going to take the winner here. Headed but still in the box. Goyechea. Oh, slick play there. Slide tackle, is it just a throw-in? Can someone just get a Hail Mary here, headed towards the goal? Oh, what a save! That just saved the Pancyprians right there. Definitely like the finesse there with the header, but with a little more power, that definitely would have gone in. Good save from the keeper. Let's see what they can do. Oh, he takes the shot. Oh, he goes in. Greek Americans potentially with the winner off the volley of the goalkeeper. Referee saying no go, no goal. Yeah, he just dropped it. It was no tackle. It seemed like he just dropped the ball, but I guess the charge at him was considered a foul. I don't know what to tell you. All right, it's what it is. Greek Americans still going to take this as encouragement. Kareem Russell, can he be the hero? Goyechea. Got two defenders in header. Oh, he slips up again! I think that just kind of proves inconsistency that maybe that was a clean goal before, but if I were the Greek Americans, I would say let's take advantage of that. Good defensive work. Could have been a bad turnover to the Thrustino. Really down to the wire here. Just 75 seconds plus stoppage time. Greek Americans charge it forward. Kareem Russell. See what can be created here. Good service. Raka, oh, he tried to slide that one in, but still all Greek Americans. Put a light floater in there. Can he get the header? Oh, how did it just misses the goal? Just centimeters, basically. This way, this way. Ref, how much time? All right, still not going to know. Just going to have to build the suspense. It's like it just keeps coming this way. Got control. Can the Greek Americans get a winner? Get the numbers forward, trying to set somebody up. Play all the tricks. Punches out. No dropping this time. All picked off. This could be the final play. I just go straight for the goalkeeper. Surprise there. Gives the Greek Americans another opportunity to take a go at the attack. Really down to the death. Russell. Not a time to get sloppy right now. Adam Marku comes onto the pitch with his experience. Kareem Russell trying to pressure there. Good work there. Switches it over to Goyechea. Goyechea tries to sail that one in. That could be the end of the match right there. Almost 4 minutes into stoppage time. No clear indication of how much time was given up to begin with. Trying to see if they can out-pressure here. Pancyprian's ball. Pancyprian, see if they can get one to the end. Last time it went to Greek Americans home. Pancyprian's won in stoppage time. Can Greek Americans play a real Hail Mary here? It's getting really. It's the Raka. All right, still in play. Just feels like extra time right now. Oh, gets the overlap here. Beats another man. Can he be the hero? Can he get the goal? Oh, it's up for grabs now. Gets a shot. Oh, deflected again. Corner kick. Just so much drama going on right now. Referee blows the final whistle. Pancyprians officially qualify for the EPSL Metropolitan Conference playoffs. Greek Americans drop crucial points that they hoped would put them on a clear path to the conference title, but at this point, they only need 10 of the remaining points available. The most satisfied fans right now, definitely Lansdowne Yonkers. They have a chance to regain points on their rivals. But it's not the end. The next few weeks going to be more crucial than ever. And we'll be there to cover it. 1-1 between the New York Greek Americans and New York Pancyprian Freedoms. Rocca with the first goal. Holland with the penalty. Holland sending off, but the Greek Americans didn't have the firepower to overcome. Maybe either side could have had a goal, but they were both called off, and that's what it is. Anyway, that's all she wrote. Hope you guys enjoyed the match. Have a good night. We'll be back 5 o'clock on Sunday. Pancyprians will be playing the Newtown Pride up in Newtown in the National Amateur Cup. And that night, New York Greek Americans host Kearney Scots. Hope you guys enjoyed.